What is going on? Thank you for finding my channel and clicking that button to watch. I am Captain Crutch. I will be your host for the next 15 or so minutes, maybe more. Haven't edited it yet. What I do is I try to make you a better fantasy sports player. I go over PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, Thrive Fantasy, DraftKings, FanDuel, whatever it is, I cover it. I try to put you on the right path so you can become a winner. I give you the tools to have a winning process, and that is what I'm all about. Yesterday was a good day. I crushed. A lot of soldiers crushed. It was a good second half prop day. We will try to continue what we got and go forward. First up, we're going to go over to Thrive Fantasy where I discuss my two-man. Okay, these are my favorite two on the board for Thrive. Mitch Keller, less than 5.5 strikeouts. Anthony Davis, more than 40.5 PRA. If you use promo code CRUSH, you can get a full deposit match up to $250. So if you deposit $250, they'll give you $500. $250 promo funds. You'll have to go through that, obviously, before you can withdraw, which is pretty standard. The minimum deposit to qualify to get a free month of my Discord is $25. A lot of people have been asking. It's $25. Okay, now we will go over to PrizePicks where I discuss those fantasy scores. Here we are, and I've already been cooking up some WNBA, and I told you guys, I really don't want to focus on the WNBA until I can see all the rotations, see what's what, see who's getting usage. Rosters have changed, coaches have changed, teams have changed. It is important to not just jump in and act like a maniac and go to crazy town and make sure that you can actually know what you're doing. We're not trying to gamble, even though we are gambling, but we want to make informed gamble decisions. You get what I'm saying? Okay, it's like a stock market, like I always say. You want to be informed. Don't be that guy that's just throwing money away. If you want to throw money away, I'll give you my Cash App, okay? It'll be a lot less painful. Jewel Lloyd, more 16.5 points, and Chelsea Gray, more 23.5 PRA. If you haven't used the free square for Aja Wilson, go ahead. She's the best in the league. She crushes. Like I posted on Twitter earlier, the Las Vegas Aces are so stacked right now compared to every other team. It's not even close. I would put whatever you can get in there to win the championship right now. Candace Parker, she used to be the best in the league. She's still pretty good. She's a crafty veteran right now, but she's over there now. I'm not sure if she's going to eat into Chelsea Gray's usage. I'm not sure how that's going to look, which is why I said I need to see what's going on. I posted that on Twitter, so buyer beware. But those are probably my favorite two. Jewel is a great, fantastic shooter, and Chelsea Gray is a boss point guard. She does it all. So we'll have to wait and see. It's first game. A lot of people that had fantasy scores yesterday for the WNBA, they all hit their mores. I saw that, the PRAs, the mores, because it's the first game and they want to come out and make a statement. So let's go over to the big dog, the biggest daddy dog of them all, the NBA, boys. This is where boys become men. Welcome to the league, son. NBA, here we go. LeBron James. We're going to discuss these fantasy scores. LeBron James, 51.5 fantasy score, more. Who remembers when we were getting LeBron James at 46 and 47 during the Warriors series? I do. How insane. He's at 51.5 now. And you know what? He's right where he should be. He should be at 51.5. Put some respect on the man's name. He's been crushing for 20 years. He's been crushing. Every day I hear people talk about, oh, he's not Jordan. He's not this. You're right. He's not Jordan. You can't compare the two eras. It's a totally different era. He has way more advancements in technology and workouts and diets and everything. Just stop comparing it. LeBron's crushing. I don't like him as a person. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I do. I think he's got garbage politics, but he's been crushing the NBA for 20 years. He played 40 minutes last game at 36, or is he 36 or 38 years old? I think he's 38. He played 40 minutes. Okay, that's insane. Playing 40 minutes at the highest level? Get out of here with your dumb argument. Next, the Joker, 63.5 fantasy points. This is an insane fantasy total. He has a ceiling of 80, as you could see. 65, 80, 72, 67, 70. The man's just on another level. He's the true MVP. I've been saying this since day one. Embiid's down in Mexico sipping lattes and whatever they drink down there, down in Cancun, while Joker's playing for a legit shot 2 up for a NBA championship, okay? A ring. Give the man the MVP. I know why they didn't want to give him the MVP. I'm not going to say it on YouTube, but all you guys know why they didn't want to give it to him. They didn't want to have him go back-to-back again. I don't want to get into the politics of it because I'm not that guy, okay? Anthony Davis. I got a lot of DMs on Anthony Davis last time. I'm never playing Anthony Davis again, Cap. He's sold. He's trash. He's garbage. He's not. He's the best defensive center that's playing right now, okay? Does he not show up every game? Yeah, he has his moments. I mean, he's let us down before, but if you're making decisions based off recency bias, unsubscribe to this channel right now because you're too far gone to know what I'm about, and I can't have that type of mentality on here. If you're willing to change, then you can stay subscribed. You don't look at the past performance to make a future prediction based on this type of a stat. You just don't do it, okay? You look at the average fantasy point per minute, which we're going to do right now. Let's go to that handy dandy notepad, fam. I got it right here for you guys. We got Anthony Davis, 1.5 fantasy points per minute with a 28% usage rate. He's going to have to play 40 minutes tonight in most case scenarios where he should be clearing that fantasy score. Now, I'm not telling you to take his more. I'm not telling you to take his less. I'm just strictly talking and discussing the prop. Don't copy and paste what I have here, because if you do, you're a long-term loser. Use your brain that God gave you, and I'm literally here trying to help you discover that brain. Okay? If you want to take more on Anthony Davis, I'm just giving you the odds so you can feel good about it. Okay? You don't have to sit there and feel bad about it. If you make the right play, that's all that needs to matter to you, because in the end, you will be a long-term winner making the right plays day in, day out. Get rid of your banned lists, get rid of your recency bias, and get on the train that takes you to winning town, to Crushville. You dig? I got that for you guys every single day. While we're here, LeBron James, 1.48 fantasy points per minute, 33% usage rate. Austin Reeves, 0.81 fantasy points per minute with a low 16% usage rate, but he is an exceptional shooter, okay? Joker, 1.75 fantasy points per minute. I believe that's the highest in the league right now. It's absolutely insane. 27% usage rate. And then Jamal Murray, 1.13 fantasy point per minute, 26% usage rate. I'm not going to cover the rest because I don't think I'm going to go there, okay? Austin Reeves, 29.5 fantasy score. This man has been trending up in all the right ways. He's been checking all my boxes. He's got a low fantasy point per minute, but he's AR-15. I love him. I will continue to take his fantasy score more because I believe in the kid. If he gets hot, he's going to crush this fantasy score for us, and they need to win tonight. If they lose tonight, it's GG's. On your way to Mexico, they'll watch Denver play probably Miami at this point, which is insane. Can you believe Miami's up 2-0 going back to Miami? Who would have saw that coming? Nobody saw that coming. If you say you saw that coming, you are a liar because you didn't see it coming. All right? I'm going to stay away from Michael Porter Jr. tonight. I can't tell if I want to go less or more. Jamal Murray, like I always say, what do I always say about Jamal Murray? He's always in play. Until his fantasy scores at 45, we will stay taking more. We will ride that train until we get forced off, like I always say. Okay? If he sells, I'll see you at the plasma bank. I got no shame. All right? Aaron Gordon, not going to go there. I don't know which one I would want to take. I do like his rebounds, 5.5 more, but fantasy score, I don't think I'm going to go there. D'Angelo Russell, I don't think I'm going to touch his fantasy score. I would lean more towards the more side of it, but because he's so tilting, I'm just going to fade the prop. I don't know what to do. Speaking of tilt, Rui Hachimura, 22 fantasy score. All right, let me break this down for you. This guy shot 90% last game. 9 for 10. That's insane. The game before, he shot 7 for 10 or 8 for 11 or something for 72%. That is insane, okay? Eventually, everything in my brain right now, even the math is telling me smash the unders on everything Rui Hachimura right now because he had 2 great games. He should go back to his average, which is way lower than that. So take less on his fantasy score and less on his total points. But here's the thing. I'm sick of Rui Hachimura costing me my whole slip, the 5 of 5 or the 6 of 6. He's always that guy. He's a snake in the grass. He's hidden in there. He's after me. He's like Cap, I'm gonna make you a believer. Okay, I'm taking you to crazy town right on my back. So I did take his over on his points, which I don't recommend. I think it's absolutely a fish play. Same thing if you take his over on his fantasy score. The correct play is to take less. But I gave you my 2 cents. I will just fade the prop. Same thing with Mr. Brucey Brown, okay? This guy screams tilt. First half, he shows up. Second half, he gets shut down. If you want to take Bruce Brown, the correct play, even though it's been all green, I know, look at this. Green. Y'all, you hate to see it. I hate to see it too because I've been taking less. The correct play is to take less here. Doesn't matter. Fantasy point per minute, the math Vegas-wise, the correct play is to take less. If you don't want to take less and take more, that's fine too. Or, my favorite, just fade the prop, or even better, take his first half props more. Find a first half prop that you like and take that, and let's hope he hits. But I will say this, you can take less on his points, rebounds, whatever that is. I believe it's 15.5. You can take less on that. It's pretty good value to hit the under. But his fantasy score, meh. In a perfect world, this is what the nut slip would look like right here, boys. The nut slip. Murray, 43.5 fantasy score. Reeves, 29.5. Joker, 63.5. And LeBron, 51.5 fantasy. These are my favorite four right here, okay? Now, we've been hitting the last two games with this. They are due, all of these guys, all four of these guys, this game, it's due a stinker. So if this sells, you got to be prepared to lose. I don't want to see tears. I have soldiers. I don't have babies. I'm telling you right now, the game is due. We've been way, way, way above average the last two games, getting 6s of 6s and 5 of 5s. And every slip that we touch, every stat we touch, every fantasy score we touch has been crushing the over, okay? So I just get that in your head, okay? It's not expectation. It's way, way above expectation what we've been doing. So if it comes out and they throw up a stinker, you can't be mad. They've already made you money. You bet responsibly. Use bankroll management. You don't win $500 yesterday and then put down $400 today. If you do that, I'm gonna be upset. You're gonna give me a tear. You hear me? I'm teaching you guys better than that. You're better than that. So don't do it, okay? This is the favorite four, the fantastic four. I can honestly see Jamal Murray coming out tonight and coming out flat after what he did last game. I'm praying he doesn't, but if you want to be that guy, if you want to say, Captain, I'm gonna Uno reverse everything. This is what the Uno reverse would look like. I know. How scary is that? But that is the Uno reverse card right there. LeBron James less, Joker less, Austin Reeves less, and Jamal Murray less. I don't hate it. I could make an argument for doing that. I just did. The game, they're due to all have bad games. So if you want to take that Uno reverse chance, there it is. There you go. I wish you well. I don't know if I'll join you on that train. I might, just for like a $5 power just for fun. We'll see. I'll keep you posted via Twitter. All right. So let's go over to the other props that I want to target via the Vegas math. These are props that I wanted to target that I already did my research. Okay. My Dub Club, which isn't live yet, folks. My Dub Club in Discord is not publicly available yet. Some people got in because they got in Slick League. They weren't supposed to get in, but they're in. So now it is what it is. I've since shut it down. You can't get in unless I launch it, and I haven't yet. I will when I can figure out my content schedule. I'm trying to wait for my WNBA stuff to come in. My model hasn't adjusted yet. It needs more data points, and then it will be live for everyone. And if you used my codes, you'll get your links, and if you pay for it, you'll get it. Okay, so some of these have been bumped, but some of them already went out my Dub Club. All right, D'Angelo Russell less 13.5 points, 53% chance to hit, -125. My model projects him for exactly 13.5. Buyer beware, seller beware, because he very well could come out tonight and get 5 3-pointers, and the cap won't blink. I won't begrudge you if you fade that prop. Hatch, I've already discussed him a little bit, less 13.5 points, 53% chance to hit, -135. Model projects him for 11.5. I might Uno reverse this and take the over because I've been under and been getting wrecked. I even put it in my notes, okay? It's prime candidate for an Uno reverse. Jamal Murray, more 10.5 rebounds plus assists, 52%, -135. The model projects it for 11, which is right on the nose. So again, it's going to be close. Aaron Gordon, more 5.5 rebounds, 52%, -130. Model projects it for 6.8. And then these two for tomorrow. Jason Tatum, more rebounds plus assists, 14.5, 53% chance to hit. Model doesn't have a projection yet because it waits till the day of. But I already know that's a good prop to take, so I included it here. For those of you that want to cry that it's posted a day early, get bent. I don't care. LeBron James, less than 8 assists. That was 54% chance to hit. I knew it was too high. I sent it out to my Dub Club members. They got it in early, I hope. Now it's all the way down to 7.5. Now it's a total fade for me. But if you got it at 8, good for you. He needs 9 to beat you. It's always scary when you take LeBron under. Let me tell you, it is the most scary thing you can do is taking under on the GOAT. But sometimes 9 assists just seems a little bit too high, okay? Even for the GOAT. So this is what this would look like. I told you about the Uno reverse. I told you about Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon can always tilt you too. Jamal Murray and then Tatum. These are my favorite that are on the board just general prop wise, okay? So let's take a look at our fun props. LeBron James, over one dunk, more than one dunk. Guess what? I'm taking more on that tonight. Why? Because last game, he went to do that little razzle dazzle dunk and he got beat. He turned it over. What a play that was. Now he's at home. I like one dunk. I think he's going to get at least one, so I will take it. Maybe most likely it'll be a push. These are fun props. There's no real jazz or music to them. Aaron Gordon had his last game. It hit for me, so I'm going right back to the well. 1.5 dunks. I called my shot. I said he gets alley-oop straight from Joker down low and gets those dunks, and he did it again. So I will continue to take more on both of these for fun. These are fun props. I cannot say that enough. If you sit there and you think that you're supposed to be winning money long term taking dunk props, then you're lost, okay? And the captain can't help you. So let me take you back to the shore, take you back to reality, and remind you that these are fun props, okay? Minutes played, we got LeBron 40 minutes. Lock that thing in. If it's a close game, both of these guys are playing 40 minutes. You better believe that Denver wants to go into LA tonight and get that W. If they get that W tonight, they're going to be feeling like boss. You understand what I'm saying to you? They are going to be feeling like a friggin' boss if they go in there and get that W. That'll be all but a wrap, okay? LeBron played, let's take a look at this. LeBron played 40 last game, 40 the game before, and 43 the game before that when he was playing the Warriors. So he is right around 40 to 43 minutes, in between that range. And this is if it doesn't blow out, obviously. But imagine if we get overtime, which is highly in play, folks. Overtime is 100% in play. I could definitely see him getting 40 minutes. At the worst case, you'll probably push. Let's just hope it doesn't blow out, okay? So I've discussed the fun props and everything like that. Let me see if they have the blocks and steals for Bruce Brown on here yet. They don't have the blocks and steals for Bruce Brown. If you want to take less on blocks and steals for Lonnie Walker, I don't hate that. If you want to take Jamal Murray, more 1.5 blocks and steals, I kind of like that. And then I will Bruce Brown less than 1.5 blocks and steals on Underdog. I talked about that on Twitter, I believe. And then for turnovers, they don't have Joker's turnovers on here, but Austin Reeves more than 1.5 turnovers is a good prop as well. I would stay away from the rest of them. And yeah, that is my fun props for the NBA game tonight. Okay, so let's go over to Underdog, where I created a little 3-man. What do I do with my Underdog? I basically, because they have insurance, but I usually just let it ride unless it's a 5 slip. I'll use insurance. If not, I just use $5. Like this is 5 to win 30. It's a pick'em contest. Ryan Mountcastle lower than 1.5 bases. Jose Barrio over half a hit, and last Bruce Brown lower than 1.5 blocks and steals. This is probably my favorite prop of the night on Underdog Fantasy right here. Bruce Brown lower than 1.5 blocks and steals. It's 5 to win 30 right here, but I will definitely be making more pick'em contests with Bruce Brown lower 1.5 blocks and steals being the anchor. Okay, my pick'em contest I posted yesterday right here on this YouTube video for free went 5 of 5 for 20x. Unless you insured, you got 10x. I had a lot of screenshots. Here's mine right here. I said on my YouTube, if you get Jimmy Butler at 6 assists, take less. That was a push. If you get it at 5.5 because they bumped it down, take more. Okay, and that hit because he got exactly 6. So there you go. We're doing this. I'm giving away free content all the time. Y'all can't complain. All right, it is what it is. This was my Underdog pick'em that I liked best of all, the favorite pick 3. So now we will go over to DraftKings, and here we go. So we have Denver Nuggets plus 5.5 and the Lakers minus 5.5 over under 223. I would definitely take the Nuggets plus 5.5 tonight. There's no way. I don't think that's a bad bet at all. I would take the Denver Nuggets plus 5.5. I like that. And if you want to get crazy, you could take Denver money line at plus 200. I don't hate that either. Okay, Denver could very well come out here and smash. Vegas has been wrong. Vegas had the Miami Heat at plus 9 yesterday. Think about that. They got the W. They were plus 9. That's insane. All right, so here we are on Outlier Bet, which is my research tool. I just wanted to give this a plug real quick. In the description is a 7-day free trial. You click the link, you get 7 days free. But here's most important. If you use my code after that 7 days, CPTN Crush, okay, you will get an additional 30 days for 37 days free. You have insights here. You can click props. It gives you the Vegas odds, the values, everything. I use this on the daily. This is one of my many research tools. All right, you've made it to the end of the video, guys and girls. I appreciate you coming and giving me a chance to give you. If you're new here, let me know in the comments. I like to know when I have new people. I like to know what's working and what you guys think. If you like the video, like and subscribe. That's obvious. I don't even want to have to tell you guys that. You know the drill. It helps me out, helps other people get to see this video. Listen, yesterday we crushed. We did good. I'll post some screenshots here somewhere, but you're not going to win every night. So it's very important that you use good bankroll management. Okay. My Dub Club / Discord is coming as soon as it comes. I get DMs every day. I had like 50 DMs yesterday. As soon as it comes, it will be launched. It'll be in my link tree. It'll be everywhere. I'll make a video. Y'all will know. Okay. I promise. Those that use the codes, I got you written down. You'll get your 30 days. My word is my bond. I'm a man of my word, and we will keep crushing. And WNBA content is coming. We will ride that all summer until we get to the king of the road, which is NFL. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Okay. I want to say one last thing about that Discord. I told you guys it would be around $13 and then to $25. I partnered with Dub Club. Okay. So I had to change some things around. I still have a $13 package, which will give you 2 to 5 of my daily props every day that I like. Okay. The all access is a little bit more expensive, but you get all my slips. You get the Discord access, the community element of it where you can tilt and have fun and use it as a giant think tank is what you're supposed to do. But I'll also be doing slip review and giving second half props over there, and I will do exclusive live streams there. My point of that is this. It's $25, and does it seem like a lot? You could argue that, but I've seen 50, 100 way more expensive than what I'm doing. I made it affordable for you guys. And if you don't want to get it, you don't have to. I'm still giving free content every day, just like yesterday. I gave a second half prop on Twitter that hit. My Underdog fantasy slip that was right here on YouTube hit. We had a lot of YouTube PrizePick props hit. We had a lot of stuff hit yesterday, guys. I'm not trying to nickel and dime you. It's just for those that want to support me. It's completely optional, okay? And it is what it is, guys. I spend about $200 on research tools with Fantasy Labs and everything else every single month, okay? I really do that. And so I tried to make it affordable for you guys. I'm giving you guys the biggest salutes of all. I appreciate it. Let's get that bag one more time with this game because I know a stinker's coming. Good luck, and as always, let's crush.